outrageously seasonal.
Watch out, Santa!
Dripping with Yuletide.
This is really fun.
And wildly spectacular.
They are really going at it.
It's a sensational first.
Go, go, go!
A holiday crafting competition like no other.
Hey, where's my nutcracker?
Welcome to Sleighed. Here in our Winter Wonderland competitive arena, there will be frosting, glitter, lights, and of course, tinsel. Each week, 2 craft masters will go head to head, shooting to reign seasonally supreme and secure eternal craft glory.
I messed it all up.
Who will be the grand champion and who will get slayed? Welcome to Sleighed, the ultimate holiday makers showdown, the best crafting competition show that I have ever been on. Today's theme is Deck the Doors. The doors are the first thing you see. Are you ready to meet the contestants? Over here we have Courtney Hoyle. Welcome, Courtney. Happy to have you.
Great to be here. My name is Courtney, and I am from Clayton, North Carolina. My business name is Lily P Creations, and I started crafting as a full-on hobby probably around like 4 years ago when my daughter was first born.
And over here we have Alexa Blazevich.
My name's Alexandra Blazevich. I go by Alexa. I'm born and raised in Cary, North Carolina. I started Frames by Faith back in May. It started as a present for Mother's Day for my mother. And from there, it became something where I was like, oh, I like these. I think, people would potentially buy them, potentially be interested in them, inspired by them, and just kind of went from there, used my skills from working with social media, marketing, events even, to do pop-up shops and things, and then kind of channeled my creative background to just kind of run with it.
There's gonna be 2 rounds. In each round, you are gonna be judged on your creativity, your ingenuity with the provided materials, and your overall presentation. For the first round, you will be making a wreath, but there's a catch. You have to use every single thing in your basket. So you have a wreath form, you have glitter paper, ornaments, florals, and paint. You can do whatever you want with them, but you have to use them. Only then, when all the materials are used, can you go to the Michaels wall and grab anything else that you want to make your wreath as festive as possible. You also have to mount it on your doors. Keep that in mind. You have 30 minutes to complete round 1. Are you ready? Go! Craft, make, be festive. It's Christmas.
That came pretty day to win. But I also came I love crafting and I love Michaels and I spend a whole lot of time in there. So this just seemed like a really good opportunity for my business, get my name out there and to let people see what I can do.
This was an opportunity where, it's just one day to kind of show what you can do and see what you can do. It's like going to Michaels and being able to pick out anything that you want and you get to create with it.
Let's meet our fabulous judges. We have Dan Gasby, lifestyle connoisseur. Hi, Dan.
Always good to be with you.
And we have Jennifer Beasley, the creative maven from Michaels. Hey, Jennifer.
Hey there.
Looking fab.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Let's talk about the door.
Yes.
Tell me what you guys
Well,
do.
I mean, like your eyes, the door is the window to the soul of a house. And Christmas is no better time than to express what's inside your home and how you feel about the best holiday of the year. So a wreath is just a piece of jewelry that you put on your door to tell everyone welcome.
Did that just come out, Dan, or did you rehearse that? Because it's amazing.
I just pull it out of the universe. I mean, it's...
You don't need to rehearse, it's in your DNA.
Yes, yes.
I just love the bigness of this. This is so fun to go, we've got not just one piece, but the overall door, and it's so open-ended, right? When you're decorating a tree, you're starting with really the same piece, but here they really get to innovate.
Nice. And what do you guys do at your homes?
Oh, we normally have a major wreath, and what we put around it are usually pine cones that are spray painted either gold or silver, and we pick them up from around, our house, and we have a lot of trees.
I love that. What about you, Jennifer? How do you?
We start with the door and then we go to the whole front of the house and we do wreaths in every window. That kind of like that repetition. One of those. Yes,
I love that.
Yes.
The more the merrier, right?
The more wreaths, the merrier. Yeah.
The holidays have always just been extremely magical to me. Growing up in ballet, it was always Nutcracker season, Nutcracker season, Nutcracker season. And so now that I'm no longer in the ballet world, all of that time that I didn't have before to decorate and see family and listen to the music, really get into it, and just truly, truly enjoy the time with family, with friends, and just enjoy it and kind of like bask in the holidays.
I love everything about the holidays. Everything. But my favorite part is decorating. Honestly, every holiday, fall, Christmas, Easter, I decorate for all the holidays, and inside and outside.
Courtney, what you got going on here?
Trying to do something. I'm kind of getting like a candy cane vibe from these ornaments, so that's kind of the direction I'm going. And a little traditional. Like with the greenery, like the berries, red and white.
So I've
used my paint,
Okay.
I've used my floral, I've used my wreath form, obviously,
Yeah.
and my ornaments, and then I am working on the paper is going to go right here.
Oh, good. So
That
you
is
have
the
a plan and a vision.
But I only have a few minutes.
That's true. You gotta hustle. I'll leave you alone. Don't forget to breathe. You have a beautiful smile. I'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Alexa. Hi.
Hello.
What you got going on?
A whole lot of glitter.
Good. My kind of girl.
Yes.
What have you used so far?
I'm pretty sure once I have all of this on here, I'm pretty sure with these, it's everything, a little bit of everything from there, minus paint. I wanted to use this, but that's pink.
That's so pretty.
So we'll see.
Well, just a reminder, once you get everything on here that we made you use, you can go to the Michaels wall and grab anything else to like kick it up a notch even more, and then mount it.
Okay.
The clock's a ticking, girlfriend.
Thank
Get
you.
it, get it, get it, get it.
I ended up not even using the ornament. It's still sitting there. My goal was to make it white. It was now pink, and there's just no turning back. I completely just switch gears and decide to use the ornaments that are already white.
Normally when I'm doing something, there's like a plan, there's a list, I know exactly what I'm doing before I go into it, and this was the complete opposite of that. I walked in and it was, here are these things, use them, make something.
5 minutes.
Oh my God. Go, go, go,
It's
go.
really loud in my ear. 5 minutes.
Make it happen, make it happen.
I had a chance to check out both the ladies' wreaths, and I think they're doing a fabulous job. Different, but fabulous. What are your thoughts?
From what I can tell, they're dedicated right now, and I mean, Alexa is, she's got that glue gun on high speed. I mean, that thing's like a machine gun, what she's doing. And Courtney, she is so focused that I don't think she even knows she's here. I think she's somewhere in wreath heaven or something like that, making wreaths. But they're both dedicated, and I think we're going to get the finished product is going to be something to behold.
This is a tough challenge because they had the seasonal stuff, but they also had the other kind of crafting supplies that they had to use before going to the wall. So I thought that was pretty fun. They did a really good job. What's also interesting is that what they're creating is so different, and we keep on seeing this, that just they bring their own personality.
Time's almost up. I got
my
a
goodness,
bell.
really?
I got a bell, and I'm not afraid to use it. Excuse me, judges. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Step away from your wreaths. Round 1 is complete.
Nice.
Great job on round 1, but as you know, on Sleighed, there are 2 rounds to victory. So, round number 2, you guys are going to deck the whole entire door. Now you can use anything on your creation station and anything on the Michaels wall. Go crazy. Make it the most festive door you've ever seen. Now, because this is Sleighed, we have a little curveball for you. If you look under your creation station, you will see something. What is it? Bring it all up, put it on top. Ah, a box. Now, online sales are huge, and there's always leftover packaging supplies and materials. So we thought it would be fun for you to incorporate them in a festive way onto your door. Keep in mind, you can use anything from the Michaels wall. In fact, it's encouraged. Now, you will have 1 hour to make the most festive door that we have ever seen. Are you ready?
1 hour starts now! Go, craft, make, smile!
What went through my head when she announced we had to do the door decoration was, there's more? Doing the reading was a lot, like thinking on the fly, so then it was, my brain went into like overdrive. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna put on this? How am I gonna get it to all come together?
When I heard that our next challenge was the door challenge, I got a little nervous. This was just kind of a blank canvas, do what you want. There's plenty of space, plenty of options. Having all of these things on one side of the room to pick from and being able to kind of like channel that and being like, okay, I'm going to use the idea for the wreath and just bring in more stuff to make the door match the wreath.
Hi, Courtney.
Hi.
Hey, Courtney.
Hello.
What direction are you going in?
Very like farmhouse rustic traditional, the reds, the greens, the buffalo plaid. I will probably try and throw in some other like materials, burlap at some point, some textures.
You'd be covering all the bases, huh?
You know, that's where the fun is, right? Y'all said the more was better. So that's what I'm doing.
You're already using the shipping materials.
Yeah, so this is part of the cardboard. I wanted to start this because I knew this was going to need to dry before I put what I want to put on top of it.
Oh, that's
so
smart.
I didn't want to leave it for last because then it would be wet when I was trying to hang it. It just screams like family Christmas to me.
Oh, okay.
Keep it up. You're doing a great job. Alexa, we've come to say hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
So what's your vision? What are you up to here?
Thinking like country modern Christmas. Personally, I mean, I'm from the South, and my parents, they are very traditional, and throwing the curveball with I love it. The beautiful glitter, these sort of embellishments and whatnot, and the glitter paper. I just had to kind of go flashy or go home. So it's kind of literally, and so just trying to use the color palette that I've been given.
When was the first time you participated with your family in this tradition?
My first time with Christmas decorations was my mom. I was born in January. Should have been born in like February, but she was bringing Christmas decorations up the stairs at 9 months or 8 months. So my first experience was that, and she happened to stumble down the stairs, and then I was born.
Oh my God, what a crazy question that you asked.
Yeah, so she might hate me a little bit. Yeah, kickstart. I was ready. I was like, I want to be a part of this now.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Keep it up.
Go to the wall.
Fantastic job.
The glitter paper kind of scared me. I have never used glitter in my frames previously or my wreaths. The glitter paper ultimately kind of steered toward all the colors I ended up using in the full, the garland, the front door look. It went from being something scary to being something that was just super helpful and helped tie everything together.
I think things were coming together as I was doing them. So I would do one thing and then I would get an idea like, ooh, I could do this. Like part of the time the judges were laughing because they said it looked like I was shopping the wall as I was making things. Like I was like crafting and looking at the wall. Like what else can I do?
30 minutes left. We are halfway there, ladies.
What you got going on over there?
Madness.
Madness?
Lots
Yeah.
of glitter. Lots of fun. What about you?
My station kind of looks like I'm crafting with my 4-year-old, but
Right?
you know, getting it done.
Yes.
I like your color scheme.
Thank you. I love the traditional everything.
Traditional is right up my alley. My actual home decorations for Christmas are very traditional.
I guess I would call my decor modern country. Definitely different from, traditional, but bringing in that modern kind of color scheme. I think that's kind of what drove that whole idea of just modern country.
Alexa, hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh my God. You've only got 15 more minutes.
Oh my gosh.
So your wreath. So we started in round 1 with your wreath. You had all the supplies. Where did you go with that?
Yeah, so taking the natural elements of the wood and the wreath itself, the twigs, the pine cones, everything, just kind of wanted to run with that theme. Very neutral. It screams Christmas, but it screams, modern
Love
Christmas.
it. And you're working with the cart with your
Yes.
shipping supplies, right?
Yes.
Okay, what you got going with the cardboard?
So I'm gonna make a garland of some
Oh, how
sort
cute.
with these.
Oh, you're making it with those?
Yes, so I'm gonna use these as well, and just.
Are you gonna glue it? Or how are you gonna string them together?
I'm thinking of this twine, but I think ribbon will be stronger.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Okay.
Go.
Thank
It
you.
looks great. All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna check in on Courtney. Hi, how are you?
Good.
So your wreath from round 1. So what were you faced with and where did you go with it?
I am all about the traditional. I love the red, greens, the farmhouse style. So I kind of just ran with that. Like, those were the colors that were in my bucket. Like, I went off the greenery and kind of just let that kind of guide.
What are you making?
So I'm making like little just like ornament balls for the outside garland. So I did like a double garland. So I just took some styrofoam balls I found over there and
So
wrapped them in
cute.
some mesh. So yeah, now I'm just kind of decorating with them.
Yeah,
So I'm
you're
gonna put a
just
couple
adding
on
it
my tree.
Well, you're doing great.
I think I painted the Dear Santa with like 40 seconds left. So I just knew I had to get it done and get it on my door.
30 seconds. When I call time, you have to step away from the door.
If I looked cool and collected, then that is some pure TD magic right there.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Arms up! Congrats, guys. You finished 2 rounds on the best crafting show in the world, Sleighed. Who's gonna be the winner? You guys did such a great job. I'm so excited. We have to chat about it. Alexa, you did a beautiful job.
Thank you.
Can you walk us through your process and just the overall theme?
Definitely. Okay, so when I received my basket, it had a bunch of neutral and natural elements in it, which is honestly a little bit different from what I'm used to, probably on purpose, and I like it. It's all part of the challenge. And so when I started making the wreath, I wanted to definitely play up those elements. I used the browns and the whites and the like rose gold type of look, and just wanted to enhance those elements. And then I moved to the door itself, and I started from the bottom, using the shipping materials, and it just added like a snowbank sort of look. And I tucked in the extra lights there. I was like, I don't want to just throw those off to the side, so just add some light there. The matching trees as well. And then one thing that I had to include, because with every Christmas in my entire life has had to do with Nutcracker, whether I was dancing in it, telling my mom, turn down Waltz of the Flowers, if I hear it one more time, I'm gonna go nuts. It's just been a big part of my life as being a ballerina in the past. And so I really wanted to include that for my mom. And then, more lights, more candles. We have these in our kitchen at home. So the garland was a challenge, but a good one. Just, trying to make it look somewhat cohesive around the side. Yeah, that's about it. Just trying to keep those natural elements all there.
Great job, really great job. Courtney, I love it. Walk us through the whole process.
everything kind of started from the wreath. Like when I got the basket, I saw the greenery with the red berries, and I was like, I'm just gonna go traditional, and I'm not gonna be afraid of it, and I'm just gonna run with it. And when I decorate for the holidays at my house, I'm always like, bigger is better, more is better. So that's kind of was my inspiration for the wreath, just like that traditional. I put my little red truck in there. I love like a farmhouse vibe with the truck. And the wreath hanger, you can't really see it that well right now, but it has the little bells on it, so that's why the larger bells are there, because I kind of tie all of that in together. I wanted to kind of take up all this space and just make lots of different layers, lots of textures. That's why I have the double garland. The one on the outside I put lights in, and then I felt like it was a little plain, so I found some styrofoam balls on the wall and some mesh that had like a buffalo check pattern and wrapped it around and kind of made some ornaments to hang on my garland, and then I put a couple on the tree over here as well. And then I used the packing material, the sign on the door, the Joy to the World, that's part of the cardboard box, and then I wrapped the edges in some buffalo check, it's duct tape. So I found that box on there, and then I just painted Dear Santa on the front of it, just to kind of bring in like the playfulness of the holidays and just, you know, all things traditional farmhouse Christmas.
You know what? I think you did a marvelous job. You both exceeded what I would have expected anyone would do with so little time. You know, when you do it, normally you have hours and hours, and you completed it within a 1 hour frame, so it was amazing. You should be congratulated.
Thank you. We are gonna chat, we're gonna discuss, and you guys will know the winner soon.
Boy, was this something? This was the toughest competition I've seen that we've participated in. I mean, this is a nail biter for me. I don't know what you guys are going to do, but I gotta tell you, this is going to be close.
Well, they had so many curveballs.
I know.
That's what was so much fun. You know, they had to deal with all these things coming after them. So
let's start with Courtney.
Okay.
Courtney, I must tell you, you did a spectacular job. You had a traditional motif to work with, and you brought it home. I mean, and just the whole notion of how you started from the bottom up. You created the snow environment with the animals, the snowman, the lights. You used so much of the Michaels board, and I'll tell you, it's a 5. On a scale of 1 to 5, you did a 5 job. You should be congratulated.
Thank you.
I also think what you did was just so festive. You look like somebody that takes the holidays seriously, and I like that, and you seem so fun. And I just have to say, both of you are so well-spoken and smart and creative, and I think that's awesome. I give you a 5.
What I love is how you filled in the wall with the decor, and then you incorporated the crafting elements. You incorporated the shipping materials really creatively. You get a 5. Good job.
Well, let me just say this. Even before I even tell you how good a job you did, and you did a wonderful job, what I was most impressed about the two of you is how well you got along together. And it was like you guys were old friends that went to public school or high school. So that was something that was amazing. And you brought it home. I mean, you did a wonderful job. You used all of the elements. I love the way you created the environment at the base of the door. Your whole notion of peace and the woodland modern setting was something to behold. You get a 5 on my scorecard.
I can totally see this on a modern beach house. It looks really inviting. And again, I think you guys had a big challenge with the packaging materials, and I think you incorporated them in a really fun, creative way. So you also get a 5 from me. As you guys know, we have a tie at the moment, so it's all on Jennifer to see which direction this goes and see who's going to be the champion of Sleighed.
It is amazing. I love how you embraced the story, the lighting, the fact that you pulled in candlelight with the string lights around the door. Amazing. That banner is so sweet, and you brought in some of the floral elements. My only critique is I want a little bit more. I wish it was a little bit fuller, and if you had maybe a little bit of more time, you might have done that. But for that reason, I'm sorry, I'm giving you a 4. But really, really nice job.
Great job. And on that note, the champion of Sleighed, Courtney! Woo! The winner of $1,000 at Michaels!
So if I had to lose to anyone, I would want it to be Courtney. Courtney deserves the win. She brought her A game. She decorated that door. She decorated the ground. She decorated everything. She left no space empty.
Winning means that I did my best and the judges liked what I did and they appreciated my work. It feels great to win Sleighed. I've never done a competition show before, so to do my first one and to win, it feels really good.
Congrats! Thank you so much for watching Sleighed. My name is Shaunda and we'll see you next time.